Welcome to Construction Review's weekly news update on Africa's construction industry. I'm Eric Kimani. In today's news, we'll take a look at Tunisia, where there are plans for a new economic city. In Kenya, plans to replace the old oil terminal at Kipevu, while in Ethiopia there are plans to build the largest stadium yet. In Algeria, there are plans for a new gas pipeline, and in Dangote to invest in a coal power cement plant in Tanzania. And lastly, Angola to implement 5 hydroelectric projects. Welcome. Now in Tunisia, there are plans to unveil a new economic city. The development mega project is to be called Tunisia Economic City, and the planned city will host a variety of facilities, including a range of business and commercial centers to aid international business, research, and science centers. Now the new Tunisia Economic City will be located in Enfida district. The city will be strategic since the district sits at the crossroads between Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Facilities lined up for construction include 14 smart zones, 4 economic centers, and residential areas. Tunisia plans to construct a modern, global-level economic city that aids in regional and international trade. The city will have academic centers, research hub, and economic centers, but having residential and commercial facilities will make it a mixed-use development. Among the smart zones and economic centers include tourist, academic, and health facilities. It will also contribute to tourism. Now we move on to Kenya, where Kenya is to replace the old Kipevu oil terminal at a cost of 120 million. Plans for the new oil terminal to replace the old terminal are being carried out by NERAS, an engineering firm based in Denmark, which has been awarded a contract by the Kenya Ports Authority to design the new oil terminal that will replace the old one. Once the design stage of the project is over, another firm will undertake construction of the new terminal at a cost of 120 million. Apparently, NERAS is expected to design the new terminal at a cost of 1.7 million. NERAS will also be in charge of supervising construction works of the new project. The new oil terminal will cater to 4 ships, up from the current capacity of 1 ship currently being handled by Kipevu. Now on to Ethiopia, where there are plans to build Ethiopia's largest stadium. Now MH Engineering PLC has been awarded a contract to design Ethiopia's largest sporting stadium. The stadium will be constructed at an estimated cost of $100 million. The contract was awarded to the firm by the Federal Sports Commission. The firm has been tasked with designing, supervising, and contract administration of the new stadium, which will be referred to as Addis Ababa Stadium on the FCS Sports Academy. Now, construction of the stadium will be funded entirely by the Ethiopian government, and US $10.2 million has already been disbursed for the initial works. MH was awarded a contract and are expected to be completed the design phase of the stadium by February. The new stadium will be able to host 60,000 people with a car parking space of 10,000. Currently, the largest stadium in the country is the Addis Ababa Stadium with a total capacity of 35,000. Now in Algeria, there are plans to invest $3.48 billion in a new gas pipeline. Somatrak, an energy company in Algeria, will invest $3.48 billion in establishing the pipeline throughout the country to improve capacity of existing pipeline network. Now the company has said that the new gas pipelines under construction will be ready by July 2016 and will help deliver some additional 20 billion cubic meters of gas annually. The country has 4 main gas pipelines near the fields of Bekin, Elizi, Regen, and Timimum in the desert. The country also runs 87 platforms and 25 fracturing units. The Minister for Energy, Youssef Yousfi, chaired the opening ceremony of the conference, and it was attended by local and international experts, among them the US Under-Secretary of State at the Department of Energy, Christopher Smith. Earlier in July this year, the government had announced an intention to invest in 6 new gas plants in 3 years. Now in Tanzania, Dangote is to invest in a coal-to-power cement plant. Reports reaching us is Aliko Dangote is planning to invest in developing a Binga coal mine in the southwest of Tanzania. The company will use power from coal to power the new Mtwara cement plant being built in the same region in the country. This was disclosed during a meeting between Dangote and Tanzania's Vice President Mohamed Bilal at the Africa Global Business Forum in Dubai. The amount of investment for the new coal plant is, however, undisclosed at this moment, and the coal will be utilized to finance transportation of cement across the borders of Tanzania, according to reports. Now, Dangote Cement is targeting to take advantage of the surge in local demand for cement amidst increased construction activity in the region. Mtwara cement plant will have a production capacity of 3 million tons per annum of cement when complete. Now, lastly, in Angola, there are plans to build 5 hydroelectric power projects. Now, the 5 projects project to produce 700 megawatts of power to ease power problems in the country. This is according to Angola's Agency for Development of the Middle Kwanza River, which has also said that the new hydroelectric projects will be based along Kwanza River. Lined up for construction is 5 new dams, and the project will be part of the national program for development of the Middle Kwanza River, according to the director of GAMEC, Elias Estevao. Earlier in March this year, consultants were recruited to develop an integrated water resource management plan for the hydropower-rich Kwanza. Now, studies relating to Kakulo, Kabaka and the other hydroelectric projects have already been conducted, according to Estevao. The project developer of the new 5 hydroelectric power projects is Koba. And that's all we have for you this week. I'm Eric Kimani, and I invite you to see more news and daily updates on our website constructionreviewonline.com. Until next week, thank you.